Hey everybody, I hope that you are having a really great day. I got up this morning thinking about flags, and I think that was just from seeing the flag displays and bunting displays and all of that cool stuff yesterday for July the 4th. And I started thinking about banners and bunting and things like that and flags. And I remembered very fondly creating this banner at Jennibellie's birthday bash in 2015. It was a group project and a community project, and it was a lot of fun to do. And I haven't run across a whole lot of burlap since I did this project, and this was just a scrap piece that someone gave me. But I thought, you know, even if you don't have burlap or even if you don't have fabric, that a flag or bunting or a banner would be a lot of fun to make. So I started kind of looking around the house and seeing what I could find that would be a nice substitute. And I ran across these sweet little lunch bags that my mom had given me the last time that I was up to see her. And I thought, you know, that makes kind of like the perfect size of for a mini banner. So this morning I got up really early and I came in the studio and I started working on my little banner, and I'm very happy with the way that she turned out. And I thought that I would pass that process along to you today. It's very easy, of course, and quick. You know how I like easy and quick and simple. So the first thing that we are doing is we're using a paper bag. You can use the brown paper bags or white paper bags or whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. You can even use a bag that already has print on it or a pattern. The first thing I did was I glued the paper bag together. I kind of folded it and glued it. Hold on a second, and I'll show you how I did it. I'm sorry, I'm disorganized today. I took a bag and I folded it like this, okay? So you had, and then I glued here, and I put a strip of glue here, and then I folded the bottom of the bag like this. And I let it dry, and what I had afterwards was something that looked like this. Now, to keep myself from gluing the whole thing together, which that happens, I just put a wooden skewer in here so you can kind of see how this looks. I did flip my bag over. I took some coffee filters. I was pillaging in the kitchen to see what I could find to use. Took some coffee filters, paper towels. I went upstairs and found some fibers and lace and stuff like that I had on hand here. But don't let the fact that you don't have something stop you, because you can always find a substitute. So the first thing I did was I sprayed everything with some alcohol inks. I did saturate the paper towel and the coffee filter with a spray bottle of water before I worked with my alcohol inks, and I also worked with, you know, how much I love food coloring, so I also dropped some food coloring on here. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to glue the paper towel. And y'all, when you work with the paper towel, it sometimes comes apart. So essentially what you have is two pieces of paper towel. You know how it kind of pulls apart. So it's nice because you can color some things with your alcohol inks, and then boom, you know, you come back and you can kind of you have you know, it's a 2-for-1 kind of thing. I did tear this a little bit, but you know, that's okay. We're going to put something over that. No worries there. So the first thing I did was glue the kind of tie-dyed-ish looking paper towel on there. And then I took another piece of paper towel that was just a little bit darker and glued that on as well. You don't have to do it like this. Do it however you want. And let the kids do it however they want. I think children would love this. It's super colorful and a whole lot of fun. After that, I chose some I think it was just like some old lace, and I glued that to the top. Also, why I was thinking about banners and stuff is July is my birthday month. So I was kind of thinking, I think that's what I was thinking about when I was thinking about Jenny's birthday bash, was just birthdays in general. And then I had some lace that my friend had given me. And that's something I wanted to talk to y'all about too. Once you kind of let people know that you're crafting, you'll be surprised at how many people step up and offer you craft supplies that they haven't used in a number of years, which is really awesome because you think about someone passing along their creative supplies to you, and it's just got a lot of, good energy and good vibes going on with something like that. And they're so glad to get it out of your way. And, you're so glad to be able to receive something wonderful from someone. The next thing I did with this one, because it's my birthday month, was I put some ribbon here. This ribbon came off a birthday cake. And I've probably had this ribbon maybe 2 or 3 years, but it came off a cake box. It was wrapped around a cake box. So, I scrounged that really quick. I'm going to put that ribbon here. And I didn't cut very much to, to size. I just sort of plop things down and then I trim them. So we're going to put that right here. Colors are going together nicely. And remember, you can do all kinds of different colors. I love to work with alcohol ink, and I make my own alcohol inks, and I've been very blessed to have gotten some awesome sprays, even some Tattered Angel sprays from folks who were no longer using them, which has been super cool and super nice. All right, now we're going to place another piece of lace right here. I cut that off of something, and I don't even know what I cut it from, but it was a piece of clothing or something that I thought was interesting. And it is interesting, isn't it? It's really pretty. I kind of tried to straighten that out, and then I thought, I'll just leave it like it is. And then I chose a focal image. I love to make handmade flowers, which you already know because you've probably seen my handmade flower videos. So I had a couple to choose from, and I'm kind of liking that one. So we'll put that down in the middle. You can do whatever you want for a focal image. You can even put a photograph, which would be kind of cool. Or I did have butterflies. I thought that a butterfly might look really good. And then up at the top, I used one of my homemade buttons that I did a tutorial about making homemade buttons out of just whatever you find. And that one turned out good because that was from a tissue box. And then this was from a mixed media morsel cat hand project that was making butterflies. So that one turned out really good. That's just a scrap piece of paper. The next thing I'm going to do, this is one of my favorite things in the world. I use reinforcers, like what you would put on notebook paper. And I love to color them, and usually I either spray them or I use, here's what I did. I used some cheapy kind of ink pads that I had gotten at the craft store. Give them a little bit of color, and then use a text stamp and kind of just stamp your reinforcers, and it gives it such a nice look. And with these, I used one in the middle, and you'll want to put your reinforcers down first. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put fibers on the bottom. Honestly, I kind of just like the way that looks without anything even tied to it. And let me grab my, oops, there they are. Trusty hole punch. I don't have a crocodile thingy or anything like that, so punch holes right there. And then I discovered on the one that I made that I really did not have any fibers that were going to match what I was working on. So I again used my trusty ink pad and took some a light color of yarn. I didn't have any white, and just hit it with the ink pad. And that, you know, it gave it some color. And I knew that I wanted to do 3 of these, so I'm going to do that really quick. And, you know, voila, it's also covering your desk pad, so you are well on your way to some super cool, funky handmade paper. Alright, and we got that done. This right here. And I'm going to just do 3 little tassels here. One, 2, 3. You can do anything you want here. With my Jennibellie project, I put beads on the bottom of these, and they looked really, really very cool. I also did some sewing on my Jennibellie Birthday Bash 2015 banner. But you can do whatever you want. And these just go right through here. Give them a tie. You know, if you're at the beach and you're having a vacation and, you know, you have a rain day, then, you know, this would be a fun thing to just do on a rainy day. Make a lot of them and put them around your house. There's nothing that quite cheers things up like a sweet little banner or some bunting or whatever. And you can always change the shape of your whoops, we're coming off here. You can always change the shape of your paper bag, you know, if you want a bunting with a more pointed edge here. So there we go, y'all. A little flag today, the day after July the 4th. And I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope that you'll share your pictures of your recycled items, paper bag, banners. So thanks for watching, y'all, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.